Compare this time last year to this time now from your vantage point?
So last year I'd say I was still trying to figure it out at this point. I broke my hand at the end of last fall, so I was still trying to come back and find my way and figure out my role. But this year I've kind of taken on more of a leadership role from the team standpoint, and it's important for me to put the guys first and figure out how to help the team any way that I can right now.
Braden, how cool is it to be from Eastern North Carolina? You're so close, and I'm sure there's kids in Greenville alone that want to play for East Carolina, but you have the opportunity to play for a guy that went to the same school, everything. How do you put more pressure on yourself, or is it less?
It's been a dream of mine my whole life, really. I thank God every day that He put me in this situation. I thank Coach Godwin, for just giving me the opportunity to be here, and it's such a blessing because family is really important to me, and they're just right down the road, so they can come to any of the home games if they want to, and then being from so close, going to the same high school as Coach Godwin, and then obviously going to his alma mater here in college, and it's super special. To be able to follow, such a great coach and play under him is honestly just a dream for me.
Braden, what is some of your all-season goals? What did you want to get better at, and what are some of your personal goals for this season?
Last year I was kind of dealing with a back injury, so I was just trying to get healthy. That was my first goal, and we got there. So now it's just, like I said, just working on the leadership skills. That's super important right now because somebody has to do it, and we want to have a really good team. You got to have leaders on the team. We got a lot of leaders, and it's just super important for me to step up. Take the young guys under my wing, just like Riley Johnson did for me last year. So it's my job to take them guys and teach them so that they can step up next year and the year after that. Just keep this program how it is year after year. Young guys producing and stepping up in a big way.
Braden, last year you're going through injuries, you're seeing everything for the first time. This season, how important and helpful has it been to just settle into a routine and kind of have seen it before?
It's definitely a whole lot nicer, not being injured every day and trying to play through it. But it's fun being with this group of guys. There's a lot of good guys on the team, and getting into a good routine of getting out there, working hard every day with the guys. It's been fun, and I'm just excited to get this year started.
Braden, what's Coach Gotro brought to the hitters? Has he changed, improved anything with your specific hitting?
I feel like it's super easy to go to him and explain stuff, that's going that, say I'm not feeling something that day, and it's easy to go to him and ask him questions. If you go to him right there, he may not know the answer, but he's going to find it one way or another. He's going to find the answer for you. He's going to come back to you.
Braden, Coach Godwin alluded to you, told him you want to play all 9 positions at East Carolina by the time you graduate. I mean, what goes into trying to be that versatile, and are you really going to try to catch at some point?
That'd be nice. I think more of the question would be if he'd ever let me pitch. I don't know if that would ever happen, but I told him my goal is to play all 9 positions before I leave here. So I guess we'll see what happens there.
Braden, what do you remember about the end of the way the season ended for you guys and the role you got on, and what do you guys take from that now as you begin a new year?
I think it was just very important that everybody was on the same page at the end of the year. We kind of understood that last year it was win or go home. If we didn't win the conference championship, we weren't going to a regional. So I think it's just going into this year, we got to have that mentality from the start. We got to go in there like every game's our last, which you never know. Today might be my last day playing. You never know. Just gotta have fun with it and take pride in everything that we do every day.
Braden, how would you describe the culture and the mentality inside the locker room?
I'd say everybody's connected this year. It's been fun. I've had a lot of fun, being around this group of guys. Every day it's exciting going to go to work. I mean, last year there may have been times where it was just like, oh, today's another day, but this year, I mean, I feel like I haven't had one of those days yet. I'm ready to go there. Ready to go there this afternoon actually, because we get scrimmage today, so that'll be fun.
So you're obviously versatile defensively, but it seems like the whole team is too. So just how valuable is that from your perspective, just knowing that everyone can kind of play at least two positions, infield especially?
I mean, yeah, it's important. I mean, last year you saw Riley Johnson getting hurt. You know, that kind of hurts. So this year I feel like, you know, if somebody's nicked up or injured, there's always going to be a guy behind them that can step in, whether it's their main position or not. I feel like they're going to be able to, you know, step into their secondary position and perform at a high level.
Braden, you were able to come in and play right away. You talked about bringing young guys under your wing. Anybody stood out to you as far as newcomers that have impressed you so far?
One guy that really stands out is Grady Linehan. He comes in every single day ready to work. I really thank him for that, because it's kind of hard as a freshman. You know, you're trying to feel your way out in some situations, but he just comes in and, you know, gives everything he has every single day, and it's fun to watch him fly around the field.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Appreciate it, Ryan.